What's up, Pikes Peak RC race news around the nation. Actually, it's Pikes Peak RC Arena race news around the nation. I am Robbie to give you guys the latest and greatest news going on here and abroad. Looks like we got the Georgia Peach Classic going on, 8 scale and short course going on. Oh my goodness, they are moving. Isaiah.
Yeah.
Oh, can you pass me the controller? Yeah, I'm over here watching. I'm on live with the guys right now, and pass me the controller right there. And yeah, they are moving pretty quick. Let's see if I can get some live action here real quick. And yeah, we'll see where they go. Oh my goodness. Looks like a church shooting. Oh my goodness, that is not cool at all. Alright, let's get up here to where we're at so I can look at some comments and stuff, and yeah, we'll go from there. Oh my goodness. But yes, there is a lot of racing going on. I know Graham Hill up at LRC up there north of Denver, he's got his race going on. And I'll be looking at the live RC on that one, see how that's going. I know Cole Roberson over there at Hot Lap Hobbies, they are doing oval as well. And yeah, we'll see. We will see what's going on. I'll be looking at the live RC on that one, see how that's going. I know Cole Roberson. Let me turn down the volume on that real quick. All right, let's see. Got kind of a little lag on here, so I'll be looking at the comments via on the screen and stuff like that. Again, Georgia Peach or Georgia State Peach Classic going on. 8 scale buggy. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what. I got Joe out there. I got Justin out there. Joe's doing pretty well. Justin, we'll see what he does on the 29th race. For those that are watching, I hope you guys are. Yeah, that is a huge race. I'm going to tell you right now, these kids, KJ Anderson, Maddie Long, Brian, Emig, who else is out there? There are so many kids out there, and they are, I tell you what, all the podiums are pretty much almost all kids out there. Right now, you got Pro Truggy going on right now. Ryan Mayfield, as always, leading the way. We'll see how he goes and stuff. But right now, oh my goodness, these kids, they are moving quick. And that's not to mention, you know, like my boys, that they move pretty quick, and they're moving pretty fast. Charles, my oldest, he just started racing 10 scale this summer and has did very, very well along with his little brother Isaiah. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. There's a lot going on. So much. Again, the other live that we were that we had posted, we were talking about Cole Robertson and his Hot Lap Hobbies. Hopefully we got a good turnout out there today. Again, I still gonna get out there and meet up with everybody, meet up with Cole. We'll see what the future brings with us, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Right now, I wish I was over at LRC Racing. Right now, unfortunately, I'm watching the 8 scale over in Georgia, watching the homies, Justin and Joe, local to South Carolina, at part of the Extreme RC race family. So yeah, I'm watching them, rooting them on. I'm messaging Joe back and forth and sending him pictures that I take of on the TV and stuff like that. But the chat, I tell you what, the chat for that race is live. Yesterday was crazy. Oh no, we got a guy out there, Mike Pavine. So Lutak, oh my goodness, Lutak out there, put him on podiums 50 years ahead of us now, so it's actually pretty funny. So I don't know, it's inside joke stuff. You guys got to watch it. It's actually pretty funny. So it's still going on as we speak. Right now, since I am doing the live video, golly, I'll tell you what, we're just having a lot of fun on the live. We're on live with Lefty, talking with him. He's actually playing Jenga, watching a football game, and doing the live at the same time, paying attention to us. So he's multitasking, I'm multitasking, we're all multitasking. Hopefully we'll see RC Marcus back up on the chat. I know Lutek and I are still on the chat, along with Jeremy and everybody else. So we'll see. We will see Mr. Mike Pavine comes back on the chat with us and graces us with his presence. Again, that's an inside joke thing. It's on the live chat. If you guys want to jump on there, it's on the Georgia Peach State Classic. That's going live right now. 8 scale racing with short course. And I'll tell you what, these kids, like I said, are dominating. So I see that Graham Hill, he pushes that very heavily over there at up at LRC. Again, mad props to them pushing the kids, driving them. Matt Kyle does the same as well too. It's good to always see the Chambers kids out there racing. Little Junior, well, I love racing with him again in Truggy. Um, we almost drive pretty much the same line, but again, I missed it already. Want to go out there and race? I know I got to get out to the other tracks. 5280 has their on-road thing going on. JT also has his oval going on again. Speaking of JT, and John Carpenter reminded me that he does have new carpet down, so you guys go ahead and check that out. The E-Plex as well too. They got carpet as well. They just got some new carpet a couple months ago, so yeah, check them out. Check them out. Right now, currently, I glued some tires yesterday. Again, and then on the last live, I was gluing tires. I don't have much going on. I'll probably work on Charles's buggy here, and I got his B7. If you guys have not noticed, the new T7, the new SC7, has made its debut with their new upgrades. I'll tell you what, T7 has changed a lot. Lower shock towers, a 3-gear diff, which is actually compatible with the B7 buggy I have here. This is Charles's new buggy that I am literally still putting together. So we're almost there with it. He wanted to jump into the 17.5 class. He's been driving 21.5 and he wants to move up in the world. So I will give my boy that chance for him to move up. Looks like I'm going to have to swap out some of the components here and get him all situated. I got to go through my bearings and stuff and get them all figured out. So other than that, watching the Georgia Peach State Classic and working on the buggy. Just got done doing some breakfast. It's still kind of morning for me, so I'm still kind of out of the loop a little bit, but doing what I need to do in the RC community as always. Big fan, not really, no, I am. Big fan of the 8 scale. Again, thanks to Tom Prindle for the nitro here. Working on, just got done cleaning up the truggy there, my ET truggy and my EB buggy there. So I got to clean them up, and then I got to put new transponders in them because you cannot, over at Matt Kyle's, use the 3-wire transponder. So yeah, I gotta go find my other transponders. They're in a couple of these other vehicles, and I'll go ahead and swap them out and go from there, and then we'll get it all situated. But again, we are going to put, I think I already got the 17.5 in here already for Charles's vehicle. His motor's in, everything is done already. So I think I need to do, am I missing something? I think I'm missing one of the idler gears. So I'll probably head out to Kohl's and get an idler gear if he has some parts and stuff for Team Associated. If not, I'll just make an order or whatnot. We'll see. We will go from there. Oh man, we'll see. I got these HRC hubs. We'll see how these work as opposed to, I'll probably use the plastic ones because I did not have a good experience with these aluminum ones. I kept on blowing bearings, and I think the aluminum kept on wallowing out, hence why I have the plastic ones on here now. So I'm going to go ahead and probably swap those out real quick and get to my, where would my bearing bag be? It's in one of these areas. Man, I am so, it's been a while since I've been back down here. I've been doing as much videos as possible, but been printing out trophies for the Autumn Showdown coming up here in South Carolina, October 24th, 25th, and 26th. hopefully they get past this whole humongous Cat 5 hurricane that's supposedly heading their way. So I know I got family out there. I got my brother out there and my sister. So hopefully we'll see how they do out there, holding up to that weather. Because I'll tell you what, when I was there in South Carolina, when it rains, it literally rains. It will flood all of you got James Island and Mount Pleasant, all those places, man. Those places will flood with some huge rain, and they're looking at 8 to 10 inches of rain. So I'm just like, good God, that's a lot of rain coming from this hurricane. So we'll see. We will see what goes on over there. Yeah, pretty much. Again, was working on the truggy. I did make some. God, I made these last night. Some little mud deflectors, dirt deflectors, gravel deflectors, whatever you want on here. I know they sell them, but I went ahead and made my own. I had some Lexan left over, some good flexible Lexan, and used the mounting points and pretty much designed my own. Uh, I have them on my e-buggy, and I'm using Kydex on that, and it's actually helped out a lot keeping all the dirt and gravel and mud out of my drivetrain out of the back. So not so much in the front do I need it, but more entailed for the back and stuff, especially on the nitro. So there are a couple of adjustments. I started looking on the nitro. I do need to cut a little bit of ways on the body. John pointed out a good thing to me that I did not know at the time. Little with the slots in the rear of the body, it was allowed for chassis flex and the body doesn't pop off or rip off. So, which is actually pretty cool. I never knew that. So until John pointed that out to me. But again, yeah, hopefully we'll get this thing all situated. Uh, I'll be running Reef's servos in this one. Reef's was kind enough to send me new servos and stuff, and they'll be going in here. And yeah, but does not mean I'm ready for nitro. I don't have um, a fuel gun or a fuel bottle or anything like that. I think I do have a glow plug starter. I don't have a bump box or anything like that. So again, still pretty much a lot to do on this thing, which I am no rush for. I probably won't be doing running nitro until next year, as the winter months here in Colorado hit us pretty well with the cold, where it pretty much shuts down the season for 8 scale, and then won't probably pick up until March. Yeah, probably around March timeframe. Not by then. TNR will have their new event coming up and stuff like that. So we will see. We'll see. I do want to make it to a TNR event. I do want to make it to a I want to make it to a LRC club race out there with Graham Hill, with Zach Elred and all them. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. That is the main goal right now. Did I turn on? Can you guys see comments? If you guys are watching, let me check real quick. Let me do a quick check. I'm not sure if comments are on. Let me see. Chat messages. All right. Yep. So, okay. So, yeah, I just want to make sure the live chat was on there and everything else. And if you guys are on live or you guys are watching, I know it's a nice Sunday and it's nice out, so not everybody's down in their basement watching stuff. So, again, if you guys are watching, go ahead, say some stuff, and yeah, we'll get moving on. Again, I am working on Charles's buggy here, and we'll get that all situated. I do want to probably use it for dirt, and I do have a ball diff here. I also have I don't know, I should probably take this apart. I am running TLR shocks on here. They're 13 mil shock bodies. It's what I had laying around. That's what I'm using currently. So I don't think it would hurt anything to use the TLR shock bodies on here. But yeah, they look like they're doing pretty well up on here. So again, I got everything all situated on here for him, and yeah, I know the new T7 buggy is coming out. I know a lot of people were expressing that to me, and And it's something that I've been following as well too. With the T. Oh, that is the wrong thing to put in there. Let me see. I think I. Oh, let me pull this out. You got Halloween coming up, but it was funny because I was just in Walmart the other day, and everything's all Christmas right now. So, oops. So I'm kind of confused. Walmart's always jumping the gun when it comes to when it comes to the holidays. Because well, I tell you what, they be mixing up some things. I tell you what. Okay, so apparently, let's see. I got the ball cups up in here. I'm probably gonna have to use what axles are these? These are HTs. I think these are the regular ones. So I'm gonna have to swap out the HRC. So I'm gonna have to go through. It's something I'm probably not gonna do right now. There's a lot I gotta change. So I take out the HRC hubs and put on the regular ones because I do have the regular axles here. So yeah, I'll go ahead and swap those out real quick for the ball. Oh no! I take that back. I take that back. These are the correct axles. All right. No, we're back in game. So it was just oh yeah, it's the diff I gotta swap out on this one real quick. So you see the diff. I got this other spare diff from Corey, so it should be good to go. Yes, it is. So and this should be. I want to say this is a 4 gear. All of it is good on here, so y'all go ahead and swap this diff out. And do this real quick. Again, Georgia Peak State Classic going on right now. 8-scale buggy. Watching Joe and Justin. They are doing pretty well out there. Joe's doing really well. We'll see how Justin does. He's got a race coming up here on race 29. So I'll be rooting him on. I've been watching Drake. Live here. Down here in the Pikes Peak RC Arena race news headquarters. My basement. All right. Oh, I am missing a screw. Yeah, so I'm actually very excited to see what the new B7 brings to us. From my understanding, the new B7 is pretty much no different from what the mods I've done on this B7 minus the 3-gear transmission. So obviously, it will probably have the 3-gear transmission. It will have the lower shock towers. I think there's some other differences too. I am not sure of. I would have to look deep into as well too, because I am not sure, and I'm actually excited about that. So we will see. We will see. That goes this way. So let me go ahead and put these on. This is a 4-gear diff. I could do a 2-gear for him, but I'll just keep it at the regular 4-gear. I think it'll be good for 5280 and Cole's track. So we'll just leave the 4-gear in there. Mine currently is the is a 2-gear with modded gear setup in there where we have to cut and shave and all that. So I'm running that in my B7 buggy. It's doing really well. I did have to ease up on my how would you say? I had to ease up on my dip fluids. That was one thing Andre Paseco told me I needed to do. So that definitely did help me out a lot. All right, get these all situated now. So again, still learning a lot of stuff from everybody, especially from all the sponsored drivers. I greatly appreciate it, and they've been most helpful in my hobby of RC racing. All right, let's see. This tool is actually very cool. I love this tool a lot. You can get this for $29 over at Lowe's, and I wanted to get some more so I can do some giveaways over at not Lowe's, Sam's Club, and I probably will do that if I find some more. Um, we do my little giveaways and stuff like that. So, all right, it looks like it's on there pretty well, and the dip is on there very good. Let's go ahead and see if it fits on there very well. Oh yes. So all we got to do is just do the turnbuckles and put all my other things on there. If you guys are in the chat, leave a comment. Let me see if you guys are on there. It'd be nice to see you guys and stuff like that. I know it is Sunday and it is very busy right now. I know a lot of people are watching football. I know a lot of people are racing oval. So again, good luck to you guys out there racing over at Cole's Hot Lap Hobbies. Again, good luck to those that are racing over at LRC up at Grand Hills, to include JTE Plex in Westminster. I think it's just some practice over there over at Eric Adams over at Moore. So again, Eric Adams, he is getting stocked up on parts. Again, if you guys also need parts, he just put out in a video a little story video. Yeah, if you guys are needing team associated parts like I need, he does do weekly orders, but he is pretty much well stocked over there as well too. So I don't know, I'll save my ball dip for a different day. So this will go for I'll put that on the no, I think I have a ball diff on my oval car, and that's one thing I do want to go drive on dirt, is my Pioneer 23 oval car. So it's sitting over there right now. Hopefully we'll get that out there here shortly. We'll get these screws off of this, get this axle up in here, get this hub. Again, it is good to see you guys out here at the Pikes Peak RC Arena. Race news around the nation. Again, I will be bringing as much news as possible on my travels where I go, and that's what I've been doing lately. So been traveling all around the U.S. work-wise, and then when I do that, I check out the area within reasonable distance of my hotel and my work site, what tracks or what hobby shops are around, and I'll make it out to them. And then one of the first RC tracks, RC hobby shops that I went to on my travels, being with the company that I am with now, was Extreme RC Raceway in South Carolina. And then it's been years and years since I've been back over there, and finally met back up with Rafi and stuff like that, who is the owner. Now he has a co-owner as well too, Tim Goheen. They work hand in hand with each other right now, and yeah, it's been super great. Again, like I said, I brought my 10 scale buggy out there, and they were racing 8 scale, and I jumped onto the 8 scale game. So that again was my roots with 8 scale racing started, and then those guys helped me out greatly with honing my skills, and still learning a lot, because there's still a lot that I don't know. Okay, so still learning the tire game, still learning the diff game and stuff like that, because the tracks, they're all different, and it always changes. No, you can be at the same track and it will always change, and I experienced that over there at Extreme RC Raceway, where the track conditions would change considerably, and I'm like watching people like, man, they're doing diffs already, within their in the pits and stuff, and usually we have a 20-minute, probably about 15-20 minute break, and these guys are just knocking it out super quick. Again, the tire game, that's something I'm still learning. And then usually they come, some of these guys, they come already with pre-filled extra shocks and shock bodies with springs already loaded, and they have their own little packages that they swap in between different tracks they use or different conditions. So again, and that goes with the diffs as well too, because they're not emptying their diffs. They're not, one race will be a 20-20-15 on front, middle, and rear of the diffs, and they'll swap it out to something different, but they'll already have diffs made and stuff, and they're numbered or they're engraved, and they just throw it right in there and right back racing, which is cool with Techno, because you only have to take apart so much on the Techno, a couple screws on the Techno, and you already got access to the diff. new lieutenant in the Army, and I'm just like, what just happened? So it's actually pretty cool to see these guys quick change their diffs, adjust to the tire game and stuff like that, just to get that extra tenth of a second out of their vehicle. Because I'll tell you what, the racing is super tight. As we are watching on the Georgia Peach State Classic, golly, it is crazy out there. A lot of great drivers. Again, the podiums is pretty much the future. It's all kids. Most of the kids are all on podiums, and watching these kids move, I'll tell you what, they are on it. So again, Pikes Peak RC Arena race news. I'm gonna get back watching the live over there. I'm gonna get off here for a second, and then I'll come back on later, and then yeah, we'll talk about Justin and Joe, see how their ventures went with the A scale racing out there in Georgia. I know KJ talked to us on the chat and stuff like that. He's doing well. I think everybody gave him a little bit of their advice and stuff like that, and he took heed to that. And man, I tell you what, that kid came out on top. So again, good job, you guys. Good luck to those podium finishers that are going to be out there at LRC, to include Cole Hall. We'll see you guys out there live, right there on Pikes Peak RC Arena Race Nation. Around the world we go. All right, we'll see you guys.